Alright lads, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to be right above Lazy Lake doing another breakdown. We've already done Sweaty Sands and we've already done Salty Towers. I'll do my best to leave the playlist in the description, but if not, if you go onto the channel page, you can go into the playlist and watch all the other ones that we've done if you're trying to look for a different POI. But I haven't done all of them yet, so you might want to hit that sub button and get notified when new ones come out, because I drop 2 of these videos every week of me breaking down a POI. When all the POIs are done, I'll probably go back over some of them if they get updated in later seasons. But, you know, this is what we do over here. We break down, we teach, we try our best to inform people that aren't informed, okay? Starting off, this works for solos, duos, and trios. If you're an IGL, you just follow blue lines I put on this map, because that's the only role in solos. If you're a duo, follow the IGL and the fragger, because they're the only 2 roles, again, in duo. So you make sure you know, if you're IGL, what you're doing with the blue. Make sure your teammate knows what he's doing with the pinky purple. Support, then obviously if you're in trios, make sure everybody knows what they're doing. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm only going to say this once throughout the whole video, man. If at any point you like it, down the bottom right there's a little wolf logo. If you tap that, you're able to subscribe. It'll bring up a pop-up saying you can subscribe. Just, man, do it if you like the video, man. We drop bangers over here. But if not, it's all G. Maybe just leave a like if you don't want to be part of the team. But whatever it is, man, just try and support me in any way possible if you get value from the video. I'm going to get straight into it. Breaking down all these different drop spots you can have. I know straight away from looking at this that this building right here, the big building in the middle, is the most overpowered building. Well, you think it is. It's not. This is down here. This has more loot. It has way more floor loot. This has 21, 22 floor spawns. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Actually on par with floor spawns, but that one's out in the street. But anyway, it's on par with floor spawns, and this has one more chest. The reason why this one gets landed at more is because it's got high ground. From landing here, you can see over here, you can see down here, you can see over there, you can see here. You have the view of everybody. Nobody can really move unless, like, you want them to move, technically. So let me undo all this. So right here, the way I usually do this is I split it into potential drop spots. So if we're talking trios, this map gets split in a very weird way. So let me just undo this. It gets split between these 2 buildings. So a trio can take this building plus this building if they wanted to. Now I'll show you the most overpowered one. Just hold on. We got to go in depth. And if they need loot, they can push back to here. Okay, so that's one trio spot. Another trio spot is just this whole clunk of shit right here in the center. Then another trio spot is this bit. All this. That's a very good trio spot. Is this big chunk. Because if you don't get enough loot, you can always just dip out down here. Get more loot, go down here, go out here, go up the stream. Okay, that's why these 2 is the way we're going to be working. As well as that, I'll show you another reason why we're going to use them few houses as a trio spot. Because when height lands here, if you're a good team, if you're in champs, height lands here, they know that that's more overpowered than loot to them, so they have to stop them looting. And then if they're going to stop them looting, there's no way 3 people land this house, so one of them is going to land over here, maybe even 2. So they need to fight 2 teams. So these are occupied. This whole south side is occupied, where you're not occupied with these few houses. So you get easy height, push up here, push up onto their height when they leave it, and then just kill them. You have an easy cleanup. Not the most amount of kills. These will get more kills, but you get the cleanup. So that's why we're going to pick this far side, and I'll show you how to play it. So starting off, IGL, blue marker, okay? Focus if you're in IGL right now. IGL is going to land this building. Okay? You're going to loot this building. Preferably you're going to land in this corner over here and work your way in. But if someone's contesting you, you need your gun first, okay? So you figure out the best way to loot this whole building. Then what's going to happen is your fragger, being purple, is going to land this right side. Okay? Then he's going to land somewhere in there. I'm not sure. That's what this red circle means inside a box. Means that's where they land. The red is going to be for the said support is going to land up in here. Okay? Then when every one of you guys is looted, I need to find a color that associates everyone. I guess just white. Yeah, white. So everybody's going to rotate this way onto this building. If there's people there, you kill them. Then you just simply... Now, obviously, this isn't... I can't use white, man. Such a shit color. Darker blue. Nope, too dark. Sorry, boys. I'll figure this out real quick. Choose yellow. Right. All the boys rotate down onto this, okay? When you rotate down onto this, you either fight someone or you rotate and take height. When you take height, obviously, these boys have lost height. So let me find a pure color to use. Right. We'll just use the black as the enemies right now. They're down here. Okay. They're down here. They're going to be looking up at this building now. Yeah, they're looking to get back up in there. So you have a fight here. You have a fight in this building again. So that's what you have all the loot for. Now, if you want to count statistics, there's no way. The minimum of people you get here is a duo drop. There's 2 here and 1 over here on this. But if 3 land here, which is more than likely contested by 2 or 3 teams as well on top of that, you should get free drops here. If contested, you've got 2 teammates here that can rush here. You're so close, you get me? You aren't split. And you're gonna get, your fragger's gonna get 5, 6, 7, 8 guns, 8 potential weapons. He's gonna get, your support's gonna get what, 5 floor loot and 2 chests. You're gonna get, as an IGL, I gave you the big building to get more mats because that's important. You're gonna get 3 chests, 6, 7, 8 weapons. So 8 floor loot on top of 3 chests is pretty good. But if you guys don't want to take that fight, if you're just playing your placement, you just wanted to land there, see what's going on, see if there's an easy kill, and you realize there's no easy kill, what you can do is this, is just get your whole team down here, okay, this line mixed with this line, boom, and just loot all this up, and then A, go up here, B, go this way, which is the best option, or go down. You get me? Because when I put on this, if you don't feel like you have enough loot there and you need to get out, when I put on the fishing holes, you can get a lot of fish. You can get a lot of fish from playing that. You can see. So there's different ways you can play it, but that's the main way you need to play it. Is take these 3 houses, take height. If they're not on height, have your IGL sit back and claim height. It's important for him to make sure no other teams from maybe third parties come in and take the height while you guys go down there, and then the same thing happens to you. So I can guarantee you that team is going to drop down and fight down there, unless there's a quick kill there. But that team will usually just go straight for one of these buildings. And by the time you guys, oh shit, by the time you guys have this looted up, you should be able to push it. So that's that. Now I'll show you how to rotate out of here. Hopefully you took a screenshot of that because I didn't. All right, let me get rid of all the loot. Let me go up. I'll show you how to rotate out of Lazy Lake. Maybe one more in. Okay. So, if you're looking for a more chill game, let's say you still want to pick up some kills, but you don't want to play complete like a placement. If retail's in zone, that's where you go. Okay. That's a shit arrow, but yeah, retail. You go retail, because if you have a max height build fight here, chances are not a lot of people are going to see it because it's so far away from everything. The worst place you can go in red right now is down into this shit show of a place. Okay, this whole sand. No, don't go down there. That's a very bad push. Because you're going into the center. You're going to have Weeping looking at you. You're going to have Hunter's Haven looking at you. Dirty Docks is going to rotate in on you. Flopper Pond, and then Retail will rotate in on you. Catty Corner is going to rotate in on you. They're all just coming at you. Swap Slurpee, come on, why not? Hydro Dam, Misty. See the way everyone rotates up? If they all play dumb and rotate straight in, that's what it'll look like. Okay, now not all of them teams are going to do that, but at least half of them will, because they might W key. And that's what W keying looks like when it's done wrong. That is the wrong way to W key. It's not a smart W key. That's just a careless W key. Now you will win games doing that. You'll get high kill games doing that. No lie. That's how pros do it. But I'm just saying, for the average player who isn't as mechanically cracked as a pro, which is pretty like everybody else, this is the way you should. You should go from lazy. Where we're setting up a W key strategy like this, like a retail breakdown. And it involves using the inspector that is 100% spawn here to get a bounty. And because you're on the edge of the map, you can just go clean, 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 clean. You can just clean up everything and keep coming back to him if there's nowhere else to get a bounty. Very easy rotates and stuff like that. But yeah, I would play retail. His number is blue for like best spot. Another good spot is Catty. If you can get down to Catty, is a good spot to get easy kills. And Misty, I don't know. I wouldn't do Misty, but what I would do is Pink and pull a rotate like this. Use the river, and then kind of just play in up here, you know. That way you have the option of Slurpee right now, and then you have the option of Weeping. Or you can just keep going straight and pull up into either Salty. I wouldn't pull up into Salty, that's just stupid. If you're going to Salty, you want to go through Weeping first. Make sure there's no one going to flank you. But it's worth going up and going that way towards Holly to get easy kills, you know. Just a low sweep. If zone, obviously only do these if zone. And then if zone again, a good place to go after retail. I know I'm jumping around a lot here, but I'm just getting ideas. Is to take the zip line up and go into Dirty, because you can get some easy kills there. And you've got Brutus here if he's still here. And if there's a team trapped in there, it's a GG for you. You get some nice loot if a team is just about to kill him and they're all piled up there. And that's the way I would play it personally. Is just go for kills that way. So let's say if you were going from Lazy, you got your bounty in Lazy and it's in Catty. You rotate to Catty, kill everybody, get a car drive up to retail, kill everybody in retail, get a bounty, the bounty's in Dirty, go up to Dirty. That's usually how it works as well. I've done it a few times now. That strategy works. It's savage for kills, it's fun to do. What else is not to like? They're the rotates I would recommend out of Lazy. If not, I would say if this whole side, like, let me go for the black. If this whole side is not in zone, okay, like maybe literally imagine that being zone. Imagine that being your zone. Okay, like second zone. Still, Lazy, go in there. Have a little look in at Misty. If there's a team worth taking, they're not in circle, so, you know, have a fight. If not, keep going and just scan the whole edge of people rotating in from weird POIs. See if you can get any kills. I'm going to leave the video here, by the way, boys. That's all I've got. There's a lot of information in there. Make sure if you need to, go back, rewatch, take a screenshot, send it to your teammates, man. It helps me out, but it helps you boys out. Make sure all your team knows how to play it. Because if one person doesn't do their job, they let the whole team down, okay? That's just being real with you. I'm going to leave it at that. Make sure you hit the sub button. No long outro today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Leave your request down below, by the way, for a different POI you want broken down.